Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk about forms inside of Bootstrap. As you can see, I have this container right now, and in this, I'm going to add a simple component, form action, and inside this, I'm going to create a div with a class of form group. So every form and its label should be in a div tag with a class of form group. It ensures the proper spacing and all. So I'm going to create a div with a class of form group, and inside this I'm going to put my label and the text. So for label I have label tag 4. Let's say I'm going to name it element 1, and this is the text of the label. Close this, and I'm going to put my input with a type of text. ID, for ID I'm going to give the same ID, this one, and the class will be form control. So this is the class that you're going to use inside the input tag. So I'm going to save this, and I'm going to preview this in the browser. As you can see, this is the text of the label, and this is the form. You can also copy as much as you want. So I'm going to copy this one, C, paste this, and I'm going to name it element 2, ID element 2. And if I save this, the text of label to save this, as you can see we have two labels. So you can also place help text. Help text is when there is a need to enter password, so there is a help text which knows you that how much characters your password should be, and what characters your password should include, like a capital letter or a special character or something like that. You can add that. So I'm gonna add this after the second one. So I'm gonna place a paragraph with a class of help block. They are called as help block. So save this. As you can see, this is the help block. You can add them as with anyone as you want. And as you can see, this class, this form group class, which allows you to create a proper spacing and all. So if you change this, for example, let's say I'm gonna change this and save this. As you can see, there is no spacing between the labels. So this allows you the proper spacing and all. We could also have inline forms. Inline forms are the forms which consist of enter and password in the same line. So I'm gonna copy this whole form action thing, and Control C, and I'm gonna add a break. Copy this, paste this, and inside the form action, I'm gonna add a class with form inline, because this is an inline form, and I'm gonna change the element. This is the fourth one, and this is the third one. And inside the label, we have to add another class with a class of SR only. Copy this, paste this, and I'm gonna add a little placeholder so that you can see placeholder. Just say enter email, and copy this, enter password, and I'm going to change the type to password. If I save this, Oh, one more thing. I have to change this element as well. So 3 and 4. Save this, preview in the browser. As you can see, we have now enter email and enter password. So, oh, we also added this. So I'm gonna remove this, control save this. And as you can see, enter email, enter password. Don't worry about this star. You won't be seeing this star because I have this last password extension in my Firefox. So you won't be seeing. You will just be seeing the the placeholders and all. That's it. We can also add button for submission. So button with a type of button. For the text, we have sign in. Close the button, and as you can see, sign in button appears right here. So in the form, we can also add checkboxes. So after the second one, I'm gonna add a div with a class of checkbox, and inside this, I'm gonna add a label for and close this input type checkbox. Oops. Let's say remember me. Save this. There's this checkbox, and that's basically it. We can also add, particular styles. For example, for the warning, we had, orange color, and for the success, we have the green color. You can add that style to the labels as well. So we have the form right here, first one, and I'm gonna add a little class inside the form group, which is called as has warning with the orange color, and has error, and let me copy this. Let me copy this one as well, the paragraph, and the third one is has success. So I'm going to change this element to 5, and I'm going to save this preview in the browser. So as you can see, this one is orange, this one is red with an error, and this one is success with a green. So if you wanna change the color of the help text as well, you have to copy this paragraph inside the div tag. I'm gonna do this. Let me just save this. Now the help text is changed as well. So if you wanna add the color of the label as well, this label right here, you can do that with a class of control label. So inside our form label, I'm gonna add another class in this one, control label, and I'm just gonna copy this one, save this. As you can see, the color changed as well. That's basically it. You can also add glyph icons inside the label. First of all, you have to add another class of has feedback in a form group. So has feedback. I'm gonna copy this one, paste inside this one, and after the input text, I'm gonna add a span with a class of. For the class of the glyph icon, I'm gonna go to my good Bootstrap website /CSS, and in this I am in the glyph icon section, and as you can see, this is the warning class of the glyph icon. So I'm gonna copy this one and paste it right here, and I'm gonna add another class which is form control feedback. So I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna change the second one. As you can see, this is the glyph icon warning sign, but we have the error, so I'm gonna add a class of glyph icon remove. If we go to glyph icon, as you can see, this is the remove glyph icon. So that's it. And for the third one, we have this success. So I'm gonna add a little right sign, which is okay. So I'm gonna save this and preview in the browser. As you can see, we have this glyph icon of orange thing and red, and we have a right for success. Don't worry about this little grayish thing. It's again my last express is asking for password for this label, so you don't have to worry about that. Just focus on this glyph icons. You can also control the size of these inputs. For example, we have as you can see, these two are the ones. These two are the inline forms, and in the input type section, if on the in the class, I'm gonna add input LG, and for the second one, I'm gonna make it smaller with SM. We talked about all these LG, MD, SM in the grid section, so I'm gonna save this. As you can see, the enter email input is larger, and this one is smaller. We can also control the wideness of these inputs, these labels. For example, I'm going to create another form. So after the button, I'm going to add another break, and I'm going to create a form action. And inside this, I'm going to create a div with a class of row, div with a class of let's say column LG, let's say 2, and inside this, I'm going to add input with a type of text. Class is form control, and let's say placeholder is this is 2 blocks wide. Let's just say 2 blocks wide. Save this, and I'm gonna add just another one. Okay, so 2, and let's say make it 4. This is 4 blocks wider, and 6, we have another 6, and let's say it is 6 blocks wider. So I'm gonna save this and preview in the browser. As you can see, this one is 2 blocks wide, we have 4 blocks wide, and we have 6 blocks wide. So we have 3 inline labels, 3 inline input text inside our section. So that's basically it for this video. I hope you like it, and if you are worried about how to create a horizontal type of rows, I'm gonna talk about that in a later video tutorials, where I'm going to show you how to create a website, a fully functional website using Bootstrap. So make sure to check out that video as well. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please subscribe or comment or like the video, rate the video, whatever. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.